We also make a long arm conversion. Totally bolt-on, some grinding involved, but we make one from 4 all the way to 7 inches of lift. One of the technical notes is with this Jeep JK is alignment. Alignment is very critical because of the new ESP computer system. Options for this year, 2007 to 2008, we have a steering stabilizer, which is very critical with this vehicle above 34-inch tire. Pitman arm, drop pitman arm, which is forged. We also offer a budget kit, which is a 2-inch spacer all the way around the vehicle. 97 to 06 Jeep Wrangler. What we've done here is we've made several different options for this year's of the Jeep TJ. What we've done is we have a standard kit, which this consists of the 4 lower control arms. Standard kit meaning the upper or lower arm has a poly bushing bottom and top. Also, the value flex or single flex arm or kit is just referring to the lower arm. It'll have a rubber bushing or poly at one end and then a rebuildable heim at the other. When we get into our long arm series, the only difference in those two is value flex and rock ready. Value flex being poly bushing at one end, spherical heim or rebuildable heim at the other, and then the rock ready having a heim at each end. All Skyjacker TJ lifts are totally complete. The only thing you'd have to add to it would be shocks. Pitman arm, transfer case lowering kit all come in the kit. When you get into rock ready or 2.5 all the way to 10-inch kits, value flex also, we have a rock ready kit which is a subframe unit. In other words, it's a long arm kit that you grind the lower brackets off, put our long arm kits on which has heims at both ends. When you get into the value flex, this is a bracketry for the upper arm, and then the lower is a long arm with a subframe, but it has a poly unit at one end with a rebuildable heim at the other. Rock lock. This is a front sway bar that Skyjacker has developed for the front of this TJ. What it is it has an actual hub on the driver's side of the sway bar. It's just like a Dana 44 hub on the earlier model straight axle Fords. What we've done is we've taken this actual hub, placed it on our sway bar, our front sway bar, and what's unique about our kit over the other manufacturers is the actual torsion bar, or the sway bar if you will. What we've done here is we've made it the same exact poundage as the factory rate. What that means is whenever you do have this connected in drivability, it acts just like the OEM sway bar. Other manufacturers are a whole lot less in poundage, so it has more body roll. Options for the 97 all the way to 06 TJ, poly kit, which is the budget, 2 inches. And then we also have a transfer case skid plate, clearance kit if you call it. Rear sway bar, which is adjustable, 2 mounting points for the end link. Tie rod tube for the front end. We also have coil spring isolators. What this is in case you put a heavy bumper or winch on the front, you can put this 3/4 inch isolator and bring it back up to the lift you had before. And then we have triple layer limiting straps. Now we get into the 1987 to 1996 YJ Wrangler. What we have here is a soft ride suspension, 2 inch all the way up to 3.5 inches. 87 to 96 Wrangler also, we have the Rock Ready series. We have a 2.5 inch military wrap, 4.5 inch military wrap. The difference in our military wrap and other manufacturers is the actual second leaf, which makes up your military wrap, does not touch the main eye. So you still have great flexibility and ride. We also make a 6-inch monolinear. This is like we were talking about earlier in the TJ, which we're talking about a serious off-roading kit. This is one leaf spring, monolinear, just one leaf spring, not a pack. Great flexibility. 55 to 86 CJ, CJ5 and CJ7, Skyjacker makes a 2 inch and a 3.5 inch kit for these years. Options, we have a 231 transfer case slip yoke eliminator. We have CV rear drive shafts from 55 up. We also have a 5th link. What this is a rear traction device for the 87 to 96 YJ. Tie rod tubes for the front of these vehicles, and also transfer case lowering kits. 02 to 07 Liberty, Commander, and Grand Cherokee. For the Liberty, we make an actual coil spring lift, 2.5 inches, and then for the Commander and the Grand Cherokee, we have a 2-inch spacer. 84 to 2001 Cherokee XJ, we offer a 2-inch budget kit, which is a poly spacer for the front, shackle for the rear. 3-inch basic kit, which will be a coil spring replacement, lower control arm, and an ad leaf or spring. And then we have our Rock Ready series, 6 and 8 inches of lift. What's unique about our kit over everyone else's is the actual subframe. This vehicle is a unibody. What this means is it's like a car. The frame is not separate from the body itself. So Skyjacker, what we do is we build a subframe to keep that front end rigid. Options for this also are front track bar adjustable, tie rod tube, transfer case lowering kit for the 3-inch suspension, and then of course a 231 slip yoke eliminator. Now is the Toyota section. Skyjacker Suspension builds lift kits from 1979 to 2008 for every Toyota built. Starting out with the 2007, they come out with the FJ Cruiser. Skyjacker Suspension builds a front leveling kit because it's a strut suspension that goes above the actual strut. We also make a 2-inch poly kit, which will be a spacer, metal spacer in the front with a poly spacer in the rear. For the same vehicle, we build a 3-inch performance strut series, a replacement strut for the front with a coil spring in the back, and then a coilover conversion. Very much adjustable and also can change the pressure on the coilover. 95.5 to 2007 Toyota Tacoma, we build a leveling kit for the front, which is metal, billet aluminum, 3-inch performance kit, strut replacement, and then of course the coilover conversion. In 2007, Toyota come out with a new Tundra, the new body style. Here at Skyjacker, we offer a front leveling kit, metal, also a 3-inch performance kit, and then a 3-inch coilover conversion. Skyjacker is developing a 6-inch kit for this. What we've come out with is a adjustable front strut, which is adjustable from 5.5 to 6 and 6.5 in the front. In 2000 to 2006, the Tundra, we also have a front leveling kit, 2 inches, and a 3-inch performance kit. 1979 to 1985, the straight axle version of the Toyota, we have a 3, a 5, and a 7-inch kit for this vehicle. In 1989, they come out with an independent front suspension. Skyjacker offers a 4-inch kit for this. In 1964 to 1980, Toyota Land Cruiser, we offer a 2 and a 4-inch. Now we're to the international section. Skyjacker Suspensions builds a International Scout 2 kit. What we have for this vehicle is a 2-inch kit and a 4-inch soft ride suspension from 1972 to 1982. Now we're going to talk about Skyjacker suspension shocks. We have a hydro and a nitro version of our shocks. Hydro being hydraulic base, and then the nitro being a gas charge shock at 150 psi. Skyjacker shocks are lifetime warranty. Also, we have a polyurethane bushing at the top and the bottom. It automatically comes with a polyurethane boot. What's different about our shocks over other manufacturers, of course, is a 14mm chrome piston rod. Also, ours is a multi-stage velocity sensitive valving. What that means is the actual shock changes valving internally when the shock moves more than 2 inches. Skyjacker Suspension has developed these shocks for each vehicle with static ride height being a certain measurement. We know that a normal driving situation, the shock will not vary more than 2 inches from that mounting point. When it does vary 2 inches more than that mounting point, the shocks automatically change internally, goes to a stiffer setting. That's why some people will go off-roading, go to drive home that Monday morning or Sunday evening. When they go to drive home, it takes about 10 miles for the shock to actually adjust and go to a softer setting, because Skyjacker suspension shocks do change internally. Unlike other manufacturers that have a knob external, Skyjacker develops theirs to where it changes internally automatic. Let's talk about pallet kits. Skyjacker Suspension has developed a simple one-part number ordering system. What we've done is we've developed these top A moving items to be one-part number ordering. What you can do is go into our catalog under these items, order that one-part number, the steering correction, shocks, and all the hardware, cross members included, for our top moving products. Now I'd like to talk about our leveling kit merchandiser. We have available a wide variety of front spacer kits for these new strut suspensions on the half-ton pickups. What we've done at Skyjacker, we have a point of purchase display that can be mounted on the floor, or you can take the top display off and put on a counter. We know at Skyjacker this is very much a growing market in the industry right now, and we're trying to stay ahead of the market.